Okay, so I want to ask, from your opinion, what is true success? And what personal steps did you take to actually achieve this success?
Here's Mr. Chuka Nwachukwu, a successful investment banker and trusted expert, who flew all the way from Abuja to his alma mater in ELELE, Port Harcourt. That's the school he once attended, and now he's back to share valuable advice with the students.
Hi everyone, my name is Chuka Nwachukwu. I'm in my alma mater for Career Day 2025. Just need to educate the kids and let them into what Investment Talk with Chuka is all about. Come with me, guys.
His talk was packed with practical tips on how to succeed in life and make the most of the opportunities that come after university. The students left feeling inspired and motivated, and a few of them had some great questions to ask. So grab a pen and paper and let's get into it.
Alright, so I want to thank all of you, and if there are questions, then I'm willing to answer anything.
Protocols. I would like to thank the moderator and the speaker for today for this electoral talk. My question is a personal question, as it has been bothering me since we began this program. Okay, so I want to ask, from your opinion, what is true success? And what personal steps did you take to actually achieve this success? Thank you.
I'll give you an example. You can't just enter your vehicle and start driving on the express. No destination. Even if you are doing about 200 km/h, no destination. So you will not be able to measure if you have succeeded in getting to a particular destination in due course. So we all have our own goal. For me, my personal experience is that I have always believed that I can do things without having to beg anybody. And I've also believed in self-development. I always believe in owning my own business. And so when I was serving, myself and two of my colleagues then set up the company, and of course the company didn't see the light of day. But I didn't give up. So for you, you need to set a goal for yourself. If you say in the next 10 years, I want to own my company. Now, if you're able to achieve that in 5 years, then that's success for you. If you're able to achieve it in 9 years, that's success for you. If you're not able to achieve it within that time frame, then of course you have failed. But failure does not mean you have to quit. Failure only gives you an opportunity to do the same thing in a different way. So I don't believe in failure. Nobody at all. There are people who have done things, who became billionaire in this world now in their 60s. Right? So let's look at the man who started KFC. I don't know if you guys know what KFC, the eatery, right? The guy tried up to 7-8 times with different businesses. He didn't succeed. In fact, the idea behind his establishing KFC is that in America they have what they call gas stations, which is a filling station. Yeah. So the people go there at times. When they are trying to buy flour, they try to take snack and all that. So he reckoned that anybody traveling within these axis, when they get to the filling station, as they refresh he's selling chicken to them. KFC is Kentucky Fried Chicken. But guess what? That man tried and tried. It was only when he was almost 70 that he broke even. So that's success for you. You cannot achieve success without setting limits, goal for yourself. Otherwise, you cannot measure success. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my chief speaker. I have 3 questions, actually. The first one is, in today's fast-changing world, how can we as students strategically align our passions with real-world career opportunities, especially in fields that are still evolving or don't even exist yet, or fields that are away from what we are studying now?
The young lady asks, how can we study? What is this?
How can we as students strategically align our passion?
How can you strategically align your passion as a student, right? So there are passions that you have that you don't need capital, right? If you love to make hair, it's a passion. As a student, you have fellow students, females, who will probably want to go to Port Harcourt or go out or even get to a hairdresser to make hair. But you can do that while you are still in school. You do that, take a little money from them. I'll tell you a story about a very good friend of mine, Sheyi Bodi. Is the best fashion designer in Africa. He sews for virtually everybody, you know. He started his business when he was serving in Kano, sewing business. He started when he was serving with his friends, and you know, then that he used to sag trouser. So he started sewing, mending clothes for his fellow corps members. It became a passion. If you ask him, he'll tell you that hunger was what pushed him into it, but the truth is, it's a passion. So today, he's been able to develop, and you can see that the name change is called fashion designer, not a tailor. So you can do anything. Yes, you can do anything. It depends on you. So your passion, you know, I'm trying to marry it within the confines of this school premises, because I mean, you can't be in school and be pursuing passion outside. So your question is, what can you do within that is your passion? So I don't know what your passion is, but I've just given you an example, because there are limited things you can do within the school environment. But I mean, if crafty design, or if you're good in anything that you do not require capital, it's like you're providing service, right? That will work for you. So just develop it, and then as you grow, by the time you leave school, you see that you've turned expert. Often enough time, people say idea without execution is useless. Yeah? You might have idea, you might have the best idea in the world, but your ability to execute it is what makes it different. And that's why those who are established, those who made it anywhere in the world, dare to pursue the ideas they have. I just talked about the KFC man, right? He had that idea and he pursued it. Now is a household name. But if when that idea was conceived, you say, this thing is good, but what if I get there and nothing happen? That's doubt has set in. Your idea is being eroded by fear. So you must pursue your ideas, execute it to the letter. It might take time, you might fall along the way, but then if you're determined to make that idea work, it will work, irrespective of whatever challenges you have. Advise a student who's still unsure about the exact career path to follow, different from what he studied. So I mean, I said it there that your certificate is just a paper. Okay, so your idea goes beyond your certificate. So if you have an idea But let's say you have an idea to start up pure water plant, for example, but you're studying medicine. It doesn't change anything. Just get a certificate and then continue with it. And you see, many times people who follow their ideas tend to, be more successful because you're being driven by passion, not income, not money. So passion at the end of the day will translate to success, translate to making money, if that's it. So please, if you have an idea, go to school. If your parents want you to study law, but stick to your idea. It's very important.
Sir, as an investment expert, what are investment ideas that you think that if, as a student I am now, like if I present this idea in 5 years' time, that's my question.
Investment ideas differs, okay? But for you, because I did a video for folks in 20s, 30s, and 40s. Now, this age bracket is when you can take risk, right? In investment, we say the higher the risk, the higher the return. But you're more risk averse when you're getting old, because you don't want a situation whereby you get into an investment with all your pension and all that and nothing happens. I said something before, and I said, don't think because you are in school you cannot invest. There are a lot of investments you can do. Now, there are some investments that are, no investment is risk-free. You have to have that in mind. All investment carries risk. But there are some investment that the risk is minimal, right? For example, if you invest in government securities, which is treasury bills and bonds, all right? So treasury bills are short-term security governments gives to public in order to raise capital to fund infrastructure like roads, airports, and all that. So for you as a student, because you don't want to be distracted, right? You go into a logistic business, for example, and you're chasing the bike man up and down. Meanwhile, your mates are in class. With as little as 10,000, you can invest in treasury bills. Just walk into any bank, tell them what you want to buy, the maturity you want. They will give you forms to fill and all that. You invest, take the interest, and use that to do something. That money is safe. Government is likely not to default. The only way government can default, that's when I mean default now, not meeting the obligations, right, is when Nigeria ceases to exist. So at your level, you don't need an investment that will divert your attention from your study. But at the same time, there are investments you can do irrespective of what you're doing. I will not give you any stress. So if I were to advise you, if my parent gives me 100,000 for upkeep in school, try to discipline yourself. Save 30,000. Put it in treasury bills. If you do that every year, every month, I don't know, sometimes our parents give us money for, pocket money every month. My dad will calculate everything for this semester and give me, say, okay, when you finish, don't ever come to me. But I didn't know that he was teaching me how to save and how to be prudent and how to be disciplined. So for you to invest, you must be, I said it earlier, very, very disciplined. So to answer your question, sir, I think you will have your mind at rest when you invest in treasury bills. And guess what? If you do that for 6 months, you will know that 10 naira, 1,000 is as big as 1 billion because it keeps multiplying. Just keep it there and it keep growing. I don't know if I've answered your question. Thank you.